Jordan Fiorentini. I'm the winemaker at Epic Estate Wines in Paso Robles. I oversee all the grape growing in our 3 estate vineyards and the winemaking, as well as I'm involved in a lot of the marketing and sales activity that happens as well. I have been making wine since I graduated Dartmouth in 1999. I was an engineering student, but I minored in Italian language and also did a lot of studio art. And I think people thought I was a little bit crazy when I sort of took the plunge the fall after graduating and moved to Napa Valley and tried my hand at a harvest. But in hindsight, this industry definitely combines the engineering science background that I received at Dartmouth, as well as the loves of the arts, the Italian and definitely the visual art. I had to decide whether I returned to Hanover or potentially applied to UC Davis to get my master's in winemaking. And that's the route I decided to take after talking to a bunch of winemakers at the time who basically had told me if they had been young enough when they got into the wine industry that they would have been educated in wine. So I was young enough and I took the leap. I am in a position now where I get to do what I love, which is be outside, grow grapes, find ways to constantly be better to the environment and to the vineyard. And then in the winery, it's sort of the sky is the limit in terms of artistic expression in the wines. Just trying to make more interesting, more intricate, and more age-worthy wines every year that I'm here. My job changes with the seasons, and then every vintage is different. And to capture the wine as sort of a moment in time in our vineyards and then in a person's life when they open the bottle is just incredible to me. I'll be pouring 3 wines at the Dartmouth event in April. And one of my favorites and one that's very near and dear to me is our 2013 Authenticity. So at Epic, we do pretty much all blends, Rhone blends. So these are grapes that are found in the Rhone region of France. Syrah, Grenache, Mourvedre, mostly. So this wine is a blend of Syrah and Mourvedre, and it's a very sort of rich and concentrated blend that is very, very Paso Roblan. So you'll see from the color when I pour it how intense it is. It's really dark purple, and smelling it really takes you to the area that we're growing the grapes in. So I've always wondered how many Dartmouth graduates were actually involved in the wine industry, and I am going to the Dartmouth winemakers event in April, and I will find out, and hopefully we'll see all of you there and we can all taste each other's wines.